Round one, fight. Left jab, right hook, uppercut, hit, down. 7, 8, 9, 10, knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your hand if you've ever got hit in your life. In the sport of boxing, it's not only about how strong you can hit the opponent, but it's also how well you can endure your opponent's hit and stand firm to win. Now, obviously I've never done any boxing in my life before, but I know that without a strong body, you cannot deliver blows to your opponent. And more importantly, you will be knocked out in one hit if you are not strong enough. Life can hit you hard like a sharp jab. It can be an indirect critique of who you are. It can be a straightforward insult. It can be a smooth and gentle discouragement. And let me tell you, I have lived all those before. I suffered through all of those pain, and here I am, standing firm. So let me share with you what helped me through all of it. Via Dolorosa, the path of suffering. This word resonates so strong inside me. Not because of the number of the insults I received. Not because of the number of sufferings I have received. But honestly speaking, those sufferings are common, aren't they? My Via Dolorosa is because I'm ashamed of my own weakness, of not knowing who I am. I lived my life without a clear core. I didn't know who I was, and believe me, it was so dark and confusing. It's just like being KO'd in a boxing. Now let's say I need to decide my major. I had the choice of economy and anthropology. People around me tell me that economy is good because it's useful in job hunting, and at least skill-wise, I will learn a lot. Deep down, I hated calculation. And economy is just not my thing. But my important people, even my parent, suggested to me, just be patient at first, because learning economy is good for me. This to me was a very hard punch. I felt I was being robbed of my identity. It's not only that, fashion sense, personality, hobby, everything about me was constantly criticized. Left hook, right jab, uppercut. People judged, insult, shamed, says everything about me. And the thing is, when we don't have a strong core, simple punches like this will be enough to knock us out. I couldn't hold it up, and I just stayed there, lying like a rose trampled on the ground. Now I believe that life is a series of sufferings. And life without suffering is only when we're dead. And as long as we live, we will feel sufferings. Because it is Via Dolorosa that we're walking on right now. But just as Jesus Christ walked on in the middle of sufferings, He focused only in His calling and God's mission to be crucified. He focused on something. This is the key word. Now I consulted my major with my friend, asking the same thing. She said, "Isn't the answer already clear? You want to be an anthropology major, aren't you? You hated economy. If you don't follow what you want, you will kill yourself slowly." I realized that what I've been doing all this time is letting people deny myself. But more than that, because I didn't have a concrete core of what I want to be. because I don't know myself. I let people hit me with their punches and get knocked down. So from there on, I decided to never walk in anyone's shadow. This is my core. If I fail, if I succeed, doesn't matter. At least I will live as I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, I will pass this word to you all right now. Without a principle or a core, you are dead inside. In this life, in this Via Dolorosa, we'll be in constant suffering. Sometimes going to hit you hard, sometimes with unbearable. And I'm not here to preach you all, but I'm here to tell you that how harsh it could be if you cannot stand your ground. If you don't know who you are, it's a dead end. People can take away your looks by criticizing your fashion. They can insult your hobby. They can judge you for who you are based on your money. They can spit out harsh words and throw it at us. But they can never take away who we are. If you know who you are, those insults and criticism won't be enough to bring you down. So if you still don't know who you are, get to know yourself better. Just ask yourself, what do you want to be? Just stay true to it. Let's put this in an occupation. A racer, a baker, a policeman, a programmer, a musician, an anthropologist, a public speaker. Never, ever let people decide who you are. Because this is your life. This is your ring. Say to them, give me all you got. Don't hold your back. And I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Ladies and gentlemen, life is going to hit you hard. Stand firm and stand strong. Left hook, stand. Right jab, be firm. Uppercut, be still. With a clear knowledge of who you are, suddenly those sufferings won't knock you down. It will be the reminder that you are still alive. The pain will let you know that you still need to do your best. So let us walk in this Via Dolorosa, proudly and strong together.